Good morning, you guys. Good morning, and happy Wednesday. Most of the time, when I get on here, it just comes to me. Like, I just know what to say. I don't plan it out or anything. And this morning, on the drive, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Pulled up, drinking my pre workout. And I'm like, I still don't know what I'm going to talk about. And then turn the camera on, and I still don't know what I'm going to talk about. But one thing that I know for a fact is you can choose to have a good day. You can choose to have a good day. Whatever you have going on, that does not have to dictate how you feel. Your emotions are a choice, whether you want to believe it or not. Now, I'm not saying it's an easy choice. I'm not saying it's an easy choice, but it is a choice. You can choose to respond to people negatively, or you can choose to respond to people positively. When you respond to people negatively, you guys, you are giving them your power. You are giving them your energy. And one thing that I learned a lot of things about energy over the past few years, and it's amazing. It's like the best kept secret, and it shouldn't be a secret. And it sounds so easy, but it's so hard, but it's so easy. And once you get it, you get it. The more good energy that you can keep to yourself, the more feel good energy you can maintain throughout the day, the easier it is to manifest the things that you want. What is manifesting the things that you want? Whatever life you want to create for yourself, you literally can create that. But the problem is, a lot of times people don't create the life that they want because they carry this negative energy with them. They're cynical, they're mean, they're evil, they're bitter, they're ungrateful, they're jealous, they're envious. All these negative emotions, they're holding on to grudges, they're petty. Those are all negative emotions. And, when you're doing that, you're keeping your energy very, very low. So therefore, you may have these dreams of wanting to be an entrepreneur or wanting to travel or you want to buy a house or whatever, but you're holding on to so much negative energy that you cannot attract those things to you. But when you let all of that go and you focus on having a good day every single day, even though it may be hard, but you carry around this feel good energy, this feel good spirit, you're motivated, you're positive, you're ambitious, you're happy, you're grateful, you're speaking your affirmations to yourself, you're optimistic, you just feel good. You're not stressed out, you're not frustrated, you just feel good. it's it's crazy, but you will literally attract whatever life you want. And how do I know this? Because I did this for myself time and time and time again. Over the years, I said I wanted to run a business. I said I wanted to make six figures. I said I wanted to buy a house. I said all of these things years ago, and I literally did that. I did all of that. All by keeping my energy high, even when it doesn't feel good, even when I am worried about how am I going to pay this bill. No one would ever know that. No one would ever know. No one would ever know. You know how no one would ever know? Because I always keep my energy high and I trust that God is going to make sure it works out. And I didn't always used to be like that. I used to be a very frantic, anxious person. If something wasn't going my way, I would freak out. I would freak the fuck out, you guys. Like, no bullshit. I would be stressed. I would be worried. I wouldn't keep that energy high. Okay? And things weren't working out because I wasn't trusting that it was going to work out. And I know that to some people who may have not, studied energy and vibrations and frequencies, you may not believe that what I'm saying is true. But I promise you it is true. Just if you can just think about a time where let's say you did wake up on the good side of the bed, right? And you just felt on top of the world. You just felt great. Your whole day went great. Like even if that only happens once a week for you, your whole day was great because you felt great, right? So just imagine if you feel great twice a week instead of once. Just imagine if you set out every single day, despite your circumstances right now in this moment, despite what's going on outside of you, despite your stressful job, despite your toxic ass family or your toxic ass friends, despite all of that, you wake up and you say, I am going to have a good day. I bet you're going to have a good day. I promise you're going to have a good day. And, there are going to be times where people try you. And I'm big on removing people out of your life who do not serve you. I feel like friendships and relationships there should be reciprocity. I give, you give. You give, I give. You call, I call. I call, you call. You treat, I treat. I treat, you treat. It should always be 50-50. One person shouldn't be doing more than the other. You support, they support. They support, you support. You show up for them, they show up for you. And vice versa. When it's not 50%, when you're giving, and they're taking, that's not reciprocity. And by them not pouring back into you like how you're pouring into them, you're losing your energy. You're giving more energy out than what you're giving. So then how can you keep your energy high if you're giving it to people who aren't giving it back to you? Do you see that? Do you understand what I'm saying there? So therefore, if you are in those type of friendships or relationships, partnerships, situationships, whatever you want to call it, let it go. Let it go. Or meet them where they are. But you should never be doing more for someone than what they're doing for you. And if you find yourself in that situation, pull back and hold on to some of that energy that you're giving because they're not giving it back. Okay? But the goal every single day is to carry that feel good energy. And it doesn't feel good to be in those type of relationships where you're giving and not receiving. That doesn't feel good. So how can you carry this feel good energy so that you can manifest the life that you want when you're already feeling taken advantage of? You're already feeling like you're being taken for granted. You can't maintain that feel good spirit because the relationship is not 50-50 anymore. They're not showing you that they care as much as you're showing them that you care. And in order to manifest, in order to really bring your wildest dreams into reality, you have to carry that feel good energy. And the only way you're going to do that is to keep it to yourself. Stop giving attention and energy to people outside of you if they're not giving it back. And a lot of times you're gonna experience that as you continue to just make it your goal to feel good every day. You're gonna start to experience more and more people trying to take that from you because they want that. They want to feel good too, but they don't know how. But see, you know how. And never respond to negativity with negativity. Because again, now you're giving your energy to this negative person, this toxic person, and now you're not holding on to it for yourself. Do you see where I'm going with this? So if people are coming at you negatively, just be quiet. Just be quiet because they're not worth what you want out of life. And the only way to get there quickly is to keep that energy high and to feel positive, even when it's hard. I deal with that, now I wouldn't say regularly anymore because I'm really good at piecing out. Like, I'm real good at piecing out and removing it. But I just experienced this the other day at the gym. If you watch, I don't remember what I titled it, Misery Loves Company. I titled it Misery Loves Company, and I'll attach it to this video. But I experienced this the other day. I'm in my own zone, recording, making my content, what I do every single day with a smile on my face and my head held high. And, this woman, she didn't like that. She decided to come into an area where I was already set up. I was there first. She had the whole space. Like the gym was damn near empty, you guys. She had the whole space to do what she wanted to do. But she decided to come right next to where I was already set up just to come up to me and tell me she doesn't appreciate being in the camera. But that's what she wanted. She wanted to be in the camera because if she didn't want to be in the camera, she would have used the space that was empty, and it was very empty. And when she approached me, it wasn't even on some, I respect you, you respect me, could you please? It wasn't that type of energy, y'all. She came ready for an argument. But I know the value of my energy, and I have proven to myself time and time again what happens when I keep my energy high, when I don't allow people to bring me down to their level, when I just let bygones be bygones, when I just let them get the last word, if that's what they want to call it. When I just let them get their last laugh, if that's what they feel like they're getting, I let them have it. Because I know that when I keep my energy high, when I feel positive, when I feel good, when I feel optimistic, when I feel like I can accomplish anything, when I feel confident, when I feel at peace, everything comes to me that I've always wanted, that I've always prayed for. It always comes to me. So I let her have it. I moved the camera. But I'm just telling you this to let you know that, every day, or maybe not every day, but you're going to face obstacles where things are coming at you. Sometimes things don't feel like they're working in that moment, or people are going to try to just give you an attitude or just talk shit to you, talk down to you. They're going to try. But you have the choice. You always have the choice. And don't you ever forget that. You have a choice. You're either going to let them get the best of you or you're not. I choose to not. Now, there's nothing wrong with standing your ground. I'm not sitting here saying to just be someone's punching bag. No. But I am saying choose your battles. And you can still, stand up for yourself and keep your energy. And, you don't have to stoop down to the level. You don't have to cop an attitude back. You don't have to name call back. You don't have to do any of those negative things in order to hold your own, right? That's my point. But just remember, at the end of the day, you always have a choice on how you respond to negativity, okay? Manifest the life that you want. Manifestation is real. I have manifested so many things into my life, and I feel so much more coming my way just because I keep my energy high. I remain grateful. I remain optimistic. I remain positive. And I just make sure to keep my energy. So I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday. I'm ready to start my workout. I'll see y'all later. Bye.